Welcome back to Fallout 4. We're doing another companion quest because now MacCready wants something from us. I've reloaded a save, so let's find out what he wants.
Hey.
Well? Nice to be on the open road. Good neighbor was starting to wear out its welcome.
Wearing out welcome.
What makes you say that?
Good neighbor was a good place to look for work, but a crappy place to hang your hat. Let's put it this way. Can't get much rest when you're sleeping with one eye open. Still, it was the best place for me to set up shop. Diamond City's goons would have run me out of town, and wandering the Commonwealth alone isn't the brightest plan when you're hard up for caps.
Setting up shop.
Setting up shop? What do you mean?
I needed somewhere to hang out so that people could find me when they required my services. The folks in Good Neighbor tended to not ask too many questions, which suited my needs. So, I made a deal with Hancock and started waiting for the caps to roll in.
Money is futile. Money is everything. Money isn't everything.
Caps aren't worth risking your life.
Easy for you to say. Right now, I need every cap I can get.
Why so desperate?
Are caps really that important to you?
I don't have much of a choice. I don't usually go around sharing stuff like this, but you've been pretty straight with me, so I'm gonna be straight with you. It's those two those two idiots you saw me talking to at the third rail. Winlock and Barnes. They've been hounding me for months, and it's been driving off clients. No one wants to touch me once they learn I used to run with the Gunners. And I figured if I could get enough caps together, maybe I could buy them out.
That's right. When I first met him, he was being confronted by a couple of gunners. How much?
How many caps do you need?
I'm not sure. Honestly, that's not even what concerns me the most. I'm wondering how I'm going to pull it off. Winlock and Barnes have a small army of gunners with them at all times. They might decide to just keep the caps and put a bullet in my head for good measure. If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
Another way?
Is there any other way to handle this?
If there was, I would have done it already. To be honest, even if they took the money, there's no guarantee they wouldn't change their minds later. Then I'd be completely broke and on the run.
I'll help.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
Long road ahead. Travel to Mass Pike Interchange. MacCready's asked me to travel to the Mass Pike Interchange to hunt down and kill Winlock and Barnes, the two gunners that were threatening him in Good Neighbor. Already discovered it. Good. Convenient. Let's head on up. I guess I'll meet you up there.
Be something valuable inside the gym. All right, Winlock and Barnes should be here. Let's take them down.
Yes, let's.
We're splitting all that, right?
Wasn't that much to split. That's right, enjoy your food. Shoot. Bunch of them. What is my problem? Crap, assault run. You friggin' moron. No! Shut down unit. How am I missing so much? You got a lot of grenades. Shouldn't you be hostile?
Here on gunner business, so back off. Here on gunner business, so back off.
Must be a bug. No, probably.
Get out of my face.
Hey,
Really? Let me in. Where'd MacCready go? No. What you doing?
This should send a message to the gunners to stay off my back.
Gunners retaliate.
You aren't afraid the gunners will retaliate?
The way these lunatics act, you'd think they would. But I know better. With the gunners, it's always about the bottom line. And they just lost this entire way station, and that cost them big. Besides, they have no way of knowing I was involved. Anyway, I guess I owe you a favor now. After all, you hired me, but I'm the one that dragged you out here.
You needed help.
You don't owe me. You clearly needed the help.
Sure, but I like everything to remain nice and even. And you're one up on me. Tell you what, I'm going to give you back the caps you paid me in Good Neighbor. I'll still stick with you because that was part of the original deal, but now we're even. There you go. I guess we're done here. Lead on, boss.
Continue traveling with MacCready. Unlike Bird's both dead, they should no longer pose a threat to MacCready. I don't know how long I'll have to travel with him, so I guess I'll just pick up if he takes me aside again and wants to continue the quest.
Hey there.
Hey, I never got a chance to properly thank you for helping me take out Winlock and Barnes.
No problem.
It wasn't a problem.
Are you kidding? You stuck your neck out for me. I don't forget I mean, things like that.
Cursing.
Hey, you stopped yourself from cursing again. Why do you keep doing that?
Yeah, I figured you'd ask me about this sooner or later. It's not about you, it's about a promise I made. When I left the Capital Wasteland, I didn't just leave Little Lamplight behind. I left my family behind. Had a beautiful wife named Lucy, and a son we named Duncan. He's the one I made my promise to. I promised to clean up my act and to be a better person. I guess that sounds pretty stupid coming from a guy who shoots people for a living.
Don't know what to say.
I don't know what to say.
Sure you do. You want to tell me how cruel it was to leave them behind. My son, he's sick. I don't know what's wrong with him. One day he's playing out in the fields behind our farm. The next he took a fever and these blue boils popped up all over his body. Last I saw, he was almost too weak to walk. I didn't dare ask him to come with me. Honestly, I don't know how much longer he's going to last.
Asking for help?
Are you asking me for help again?
I suppose that I am. You've already done so much for me. I feel horrible asking for more. But if you're willing to risk it, I might have a way we could save him.
How risky?
How risky are we talking?
I'm not going to lie to you. It's no walk in the park. If it was easy, I would have already done it myself. Look, I really need your help on this one. Duncan needs you too.
Count me in.
Of course I'll help. Count me in.
I was hoping you'd say that. A few months before we met, I bumped into a guy named Sinclair who claimed his buddy caught some kind of disease. I thought he was wasting my time until he said his partner broke out in blue boils. They dug up information about a cure at a place called MedTech Research. They even managed to grab the building's lockdown security codes. Unfortunately, Sinclair's buddy died before they were able to break into the facility. I mean, there's no way that's a coincidence, right? MedTech has to be the place.
Trust Sinclair?
Can you trust this Sinclair guy?
To be honest, I don't know him from Adam. But he brought up the blue boils and the sickness his partner suffered from. There's no way that's a coincidence. Or a trap. Would make any sense. If Sinclair says MedTech research is the place, that's where we need to go. Otherwise, I've got nothing else.
I hope so.
I hope so.
For Duncan's sake, I do too. I'll put MedTech research on your map. When you're ready, just take us out there. I have all the codes we need to get through their security. What you're doing, no one's ever cared that much about me before, even if it takes me the rest of my life. I'll repay this debt to you. I swear it.
Bring MacCready to MedTech research. MacCready confided in me that his son is extremely ill and needs a cure that can only be found within a place called the MedTech research. Should bring him there as soon as possible. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Can't do much now, can you?
Well, you're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Oop.
MedTech research. I hope Sinclair's information pays off. Let's head inside and grab that cure.
Oh. Oh, I do. Little closer.
Let's find that executive terminal. Sinclair said that's the only way we can override the facility's lockdown.
Sounds good. Reception terminal. Security alert. Alpha, containment lockdown in effect. Administration has initiated a containment lockdown for this facility. All security staff maintain site integrity until further instructed by executive personnel. Use of deadly force authorized. That doesn't sound good. Airlock terminal. Security alert. Open airlock doors. Containment lockdown in effect. Access denied. I don't know where to go. Security terminal. Security alert. Guess there's only one way to go. Okay. I really don't know where to go. Here we go. I'll switch to a pistol here.
I'm feeling eyes on my back. That's how we do things around here. Shut up! What the heck happened in here? Place is trashed.
Sure is. Guessing the ghouls had something to do with that. What are you gonna do? Got no arms.
Confirmed kill.
Nothing, that's what.
Check the terminal on the desk over there. Claire's passcode better work, or we're screwed.
Jacob's password. Security alert alpha. Containment lockdown effect. Sales report summaries. From MedTech Sales PR Department, current product sales, Mentat sales up 24% in school districts. Fixture sales up 12% in seated zones. New product forecast prevent sales 250 plus 250% projection 2078. Prevent sales 330 2079. Research report summaries. MedTech Prevent Team Batch Report 977. Experiment 9823 test subjects reporting hair loss. Experiment 4786 antidote causing cysts in adult test subjects. Experiment 2312 test subjects reporting erections lasting more than 4 hours. Test subject procurement costs up 36%. System alerts. Nuclear activity alert from head office. Corporate communication connections established. Emergency containment activated. Executive override. Executive evacuation procedures activated. Alert override off. Enter MedTech sublevel.
Thank God that worked. Let's find our way down to the sublevel. That's where MedTech should be storing the cure.
Okay. Which means we can probably use that airlock terminal now, right? Security alert canceled. Containment lockdown suspended. Administration has canceled the containment lockdown for this facility. All security staff are to remain on station until further instructed by executive personnel. Use of deadly force rescinded. Nope. Don't shoot at me. I'm using a terminal. Deactivate. So I gotta open the doors. Oh, come on. Oh, MacCready, where are you? How? What's that one doing?
Safety off. I think we have to... Playtime's over!
What you doing, buddy? This one's chill. I might leave him alone.
This is a joke.
Let's go, MacCready. Space is big. Can't go that way. Oh. Let me guess. I gotta open all these, don't I? Alert canceled. Protect on control. Let's turn that on. Activate units. Security door control, open doors.
Protectron on duty. Do not attempt. This will be administered swiftly and fairly. Take cover until the danger has been eliminated.
What the hell is wrong with the doctors? How could they just switch off the morality?
Oh well, look who caught up. Here we go. Oh, there's a bunch. Never mind. Massachusetts Surgical Journal.
Perfect.
Permanently inflict plus 2% limb damage. Raised by robots. Prevent.
Bingo. Here you go, MacCready.
Holy crap, we actually did it! We just gave Duncan a fighting chance to live. I don't know how I'll ever be able to pay you back for this. I owe you big time.
Balancing the books.
You still worried about balancing the books?
Always. I'm just used to people taking rather than giving. Maybe one day I'll realize that you're different. Anyway, the last step ahead of us is getting the cure to Daisy and Goodneighbor. With her caravan contacts, she's the only one I trust to get this to Duncan on time. This is the last favor I'm going to ask. I promise. Let's go.
MacCready, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh my god, that's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the Pharaohs almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through medtech. Now, all I need to do is get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, MacCready. You saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
MacCready's help.
What did MacCready do to help you out?
Running a business in a town like Goodneighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers. And MacCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
No problem.
I don't have a problem with that.
Then it's settled. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, MacCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of MacCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
MacCready and I have given the cure to Daisy and Goodneighbor. She said she'll have no trouble getting it quickly into MacCready's son's hands. With that, we have completed Long Road Ahead. If you liked the video, leave a like and consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it.